Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wild Things Found Online. I am Vokal the Slug Cat, and guess who's back? We got some more big Toph. She did go live yesterday. And this past week or so has just been something, to say the least. Before we get into the stream from yesterday, I thought we would cover a few of Toph's stories. It looks like she's made another Temu video, um, the fabled Temu paycheck. Maybe she'll get it off of this one, or you guys can be the judge. And she dropped a long ass post, dude. This first post that we're going to touch on is about, I think it's like 8 minutes. And I can't speed it up, unfortunately, because of TikTok, but I thought it'd be worth checking out together. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Anyways, here's the background of this guy I took at the gym. I've been dreading to make this video, but it's something that needs to be said. Nobody would joke about being bi. Someone made a joke saying, "You're only bi for the attention." Like, no. Why would I? I wouldn't mess with someone like that. That just doesn't make sense. And plus, you don't choose.
Tophia, now you know you are on thin ice at this shelter. I swear it's like you are just doing this out of spite at this point. Like, you have to be. Like, you keep saying you shouldn't be talking about this. I can't talk about this, or else I could potentially get kicked out. But you are like, you're literally making posts dedicated to it now. This isn't even a story that's going to be gone in 24 hours. This is just on your page. It's like you want to get kicked out. This is crazy.
Just to be a part of the community, you're born that way, and some people find out later than life. I wouldn't joke about being bi. That's something that is not funny. Like,
Sure.
Who would want to get hate crimed and choose
Girl.
that?
Oh my God.
The
Okay.
stuff that I have faced since coming out is, and I didn't feel safe because of the state of the world and what we're in. So when I did share it, I was upset about something, and I shared it, and I couldn't take it back. I couldn't delete it. And yes, some people have been treating me differently because of me being openly bi, but I do have a supportive family. My mom is super supportive. She told me that she supports me, and I already knew that my mom would support me. I was not afraid of whether or not
Tophia, like, who is this video for? I mean, I'm trying to ask the important questions here. Who is this for? Is this the quality content that you're going to be bringing to TikTok? What are we doing?
my mom would support me. Of course, I might lose some people along the way, but
Okay.
I gotta live in my truth. I gotta be myself. And I
Sure.
can't keep hiding or denying it, or, and it wasn't more so denying it, it was for my safety, my protection. And, I shared it when I wasn't ready to. I, can't take that back, but I just want to clear up the confusion because people are confused. Yes, I am late in life figuring that out.
Sure.
It was a lot of things that I came to realization with, especially recently last year. Yeah, and then
What an interesting time to discover this about yourself, Tophia. After your brother passes away tragically, and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting on housing. Now, this was the time, right now. Okay.
it's just things where you tell yourself, and I just can't hide feelings and things like that, when
Sure.
it pertains to things that you find out you're bi. Yes, I'm attracted to women, and I'm also attracted to men. And I figured that out late.
Bruh.
I'm like a late bloomer, I guess they say. I don't know the terminology. I'm learning all the terminology, but I'm a late in life bi person.
You're late in life for everything, Tophia. Like, let's keep it a buck. You, goddamn, you're just a late bloomer is an understatement. I didn't even think you were gonna bloom at all. Type shit. What are we talking about? Can we apply this late bloomer shit to other factors of your life? Maybe like the job and financial department. the accountability department. I don't know. Just spitballing.
Just figuring out I like both genders, being true with myself, because people, okay, so I had went live and people were spamming, are you going to celebrate Pride? Of course.
Okay.
I've heard from people recently that I thought were, you know, from what I perceived, them, right? And then I hear they say these horrible things and it just hurts. I've heard from very religious people, you're going to hell, I
Oh my God,
when
dude.
I had posted that video where I was crying and I said I felt like an abomination or something. I felt like I that's what it was.
Why? You didn't even, I still don't believe you believe in God, honestly. But you like you just now get around some church folks, and like just the timing of all of this is like ridiculous because your entire life you've never been around super religious people, but the moment you go into a religious based shelter, that's when you discovered that you're part of the community. That's crazy work. And then they, like, you have all these people supposedly demonizing you in there. You know, they're watching your social media and you just choose to keep talking about this shit. This makes no sense whatsoever. I'm just saying.
From the things that I was hearing, and then I felt like, is there something wrong with me?
In your head, yeah.
Being told there was something wrong with me, that God didn't make me this way, and that it's just a mindset, and you can not grow out of it, but basically get out of that thought process. Like, you don't really know that's who you are as a person, and being told these things just made it worse for me to even come out or even tell people that. And like, just being truthful.
But like, why did you choose to come out now? If you've been having these feelings, I would assume for years, because come on, it's not like you didn't know that you liked women if you're actually bi. Like, you've had to have known this for years. So why now? Why would you choose now when your housing is on the line to come out about this? I feel like she's doing this for spite. Like, I feel like she wants to get kicked out of the shelter so she can try and start another GoFundMe, because then she will actually be homeless. And maybe, I don't know, maybe in her twisted mind, she sees, I feel like the community, they are very supportive of each other, which is awesome. I think she is looking to capitalize on that. That's what it feels like to me, because I can't explain why you would keep talking about this. If this is like a big issue for you and potentially getting kicked out, why would you keep bringing this up? Like, I don't know, man. It smells fishy.
And honest, and I just,
you don't know,
the feelings and everything, it was just hurting me. And when I hear people say they want to take away gay rights, it's just like, why do you want to take away my rights to marry someone that I could be truly in love with? And hearing these things, it's not good. And I'm sorry.
I guess, Tophia.
I'm getting a little emotional because,
oh my God, here we go.
It's very
fake
hard.
Ass tears.
It's very hard to say this because I don't feel safe sharing this, but I put it out there. No one really saw it because I kind of deleted it. I guess some people kind of saw it, but wow, it looks super shiny. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, sure.
But anyways,
yeah, let's call it that. Okay.
On. But I just had to come on here and say, because there's confusion, and in no way, shape, or form is this for attention.
It is.
Because why would anybody say something like this for attention? Why would I add more, well, I don't want to say problems, but more hate on myself?
Because you're a twisted individual. this seems like exactly like something you would do to get more attention.
You know, it is what it is, and I am being truthfully open and honest. I've always been open and honest on live.
Sure.
And
Okay.
maybe it'll help somebody else to not feel like they can't be themselves. They have to silence themselves. It's either you're too loud, or, you know, you're not what God created, or using the Bible to be hateful. And in your time, share it, right? Share who you are as a person.
Uh-huh.
Wait till it's safe.
It's been safe,
You know,
but
but
okay.
for me, I'm being open and honest, and I'm bi, and there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just a normal person with feelings, and we're all human beings who deserve equality. We deserve to love who we love and not be hated for that.
Oh my goodness. Tophia, wrap this shit up, please.
And yeah, we deserve to feel safe. We're kind.
Are you? Are you sure?
It
I
just
don't know.
hurts, you know, seeing all this hatred. And I understand it a little more now that, you know. But yeah, for those of you out there that are struggling with sharing this, in your time, please share. You are amazing. You're awesome. You're
So
not
fake.
an abomination.
Oh my God.
Keep fighting. You know, I'm always gonna speak up for rights, no matter what. Equal rights for everyone, right? But yeah, stay safe, and if no one told you you are loved.
Oh my God. Please shut
I know a lot
up.
of people don't have family. I know a lot of people don't have someone they can depend on. But, you know, you're awesome. And we'll get through this together. It's going to be a
Word.
tough road, but I'm here. You know, the comment sections could always be for venting and being open and honest. And if I can share this, I hope that it inspires someone else to be comfortable with who they are. So anyways, stay blessed, have a good day, and see you guys later. Bye.
Dude, ending that with stay blessed is crazy work, after you just said how people in the shelter are telling you you're going to hell and all this other shit. Just okay, whatever. Now, okay, let's move on. And on a lighter note, I guess Timu told Tophia to remake the infamous Timu video yet again, because we have yet another Timu video. So we're going to watch this together before we get into her stream from yesterday. And y'all let me know if she has earned that $3,000 she was supposed to make.
This code is a scam. I never get my $0 items. What do you mean the coupon code is a scam? Did you enter it incorrectly? Because I don't think you're entering it incorrectly. Ugh, yes, I'm entering in the code correctly. I go to checkout, I go to get my items, and like every other place, I enter the code in the checkout. Well, that's your issue right there. You don't enter the code into the checkout. You're supposed to enter the code into the search bar. Let me show you where to enter the code.
She is... Look, Tophia, I'm sorry. Like, you are never going to be able to do ads. You've been working on this Timu video for ages. And this is the most robotic, unnatural, stilted dialogue I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck am I watching?
To make it easier for you. For those of you who are having trouble using my code, then you're going to go in the search bar and search my code, my $0 off item code.
Tophia, it's not... Oh my God. Zero... You, again, like, how How do you just keep messing this up? It's not $0 off. It's $0 items. I'm not even the one making the goddamn ad, and even I put that together. Jesus Christ.
And it should bring up the $0 off items. You got a lot of these really cool items for the summer, steals and deals for the summer, like these capri pants, which I totally love denim capri pants. All you gotta do is download the Temu app right now. That makes so much sense. Go use my code DZU6797 in the search bar. You do not want to miss these $0 off items.
Dude, I mean, you've been trying to make this video for so many months. Is this sale even still happening? Is this promotion even still valid at this point? God damn. Okay. And with that being said, Jesus Christ, let's go ahead and jump into her stream from yesterday, guys and gals. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, drop a like, highly appreciate it, and away we go.
I didn't see. I heard this disgusting audio of her literally talking about what she was going to do to a 16-year-old girl. And she was having a conversation with a minor, and basically the minor asked her, what are you going to do when I get there? Beat me.
So for context, she's talking about our girl, Candy Rooks. Apparently, at least from my understanding, somebody was posing as Tophia in Candy Rook's chat. Candy started talking mad shit, and I guess it's gotten back to Tophia, so I guess she's addressing that now.
That type of, and someone sent it to me and said, I didn't know anything about the girl, except she got mad that I was talking about her, which I'm not. Someone lied to you. Then you tried to come for me, and you don't even like your own people, saying that the only person you would date is white women, which there's nothing wrong with that. Hello. But then said you wouldn't date a black woman. And then you were talking to a 16-year-old girl, telling her what you were going to do to her. And it's just like, thank you for that. I almost threw up.
Hold on, like, my brain completely farted. Like, Tophia, are you saying that you're a white woman now? What did you mean by hello? I don't know. I know you're not saying that you're black. Sure, if you say so. I don't know, man.
That was gross. That was no joke. That was disgusting. I don't know. You need help. I don't know what made you think that was okay. I was having a hard time, but I didn't do the same thing. I've never talked or sent voice messages back and forth to anyone like that. So
what about the catfish? Huh?
Let's not lie because you want to defend her. That doesn't make sense. Falsely calling someone a predator to defend a predator. That's weird. That couldn't be me, but that's weird. Anyways, what I was going to say, because I'm not talking about anyone, I'm just listening to music, but so let's talk about something else. Kind of positive. We need Kaylani. Anyways, what I was going to say is that someone wants to come. I don't know if they still want to. I don't know. I was having issues and they wanted to come. I just don't, because I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable. First of all,
Tophia. Oh my God. Are we really about to go through this again? We're going to do this whole cycle again, aren't we? Are we going to have Heartbreak Chew in like another week or two? What do you mean someone wants to come see you? Who is it? Ricky? Miguel? Who is it this time? I'm sick of this shit. Like, dude, you get your priorities straight. You are focused on the wrong shit.
They've been a nice person, right? They're not like some hater, some troll.
Catfish.
I've never really seen a picture, and I'm not in the right space right now to be hanging out with someone random. Of course, that would be kind of fun to hang out with somebody because obviously I have nobody to really hang out with. But I don't really. It's not a setup actually because we've been talking for like a really long time. And
so this sounds like Miguel, and she still hasn't seen a photo of said person. Like, Tophia. Come on, man. Come on.
It's just like, I'm trying to be friendly, but there was just something that was said that I really didn't like. To be honest, why are you looking at me like that? Please do not look at me like that. It's weird. Can you bend your neck? And never mind. Anyways, my brain, it's just a slightly because that was creepy. Anyways, they were like, you need a friend, and then they were like, what did they say? I don't know. They haven't gotten mad so far by the stuff I'm sharing. And then they were like, you need proof of that. Not proof. What was it they said? You need love or something. That's the one thing I didn't like. I get it. You want to be my friend, but you still keep trying to push that whole relationship thing. And it's not gonna. No, I didn't say I was going to meet with someone.
It's
And I didn't say I
Miguel.
was that lonely. I was going to meet with someone. Hello. I
It's
said I don't
Miguel.
feel comfortable. I didn't plan that. I didn't say, hey, come down here. They wanted to. That was not me. I didn't say anything. I was just really having a hard time about something that happened where I'm at, and I can't talk about it. So I talked to them, and I've been having issues with
Here we go with all the different things that she can't talk about, but we're gonna talk around them for the next 30 minutes. Okay, go ahead, Tophia.
things, and that's the only person I could talk to because I can't talk to the actual person. That I'm not having an issue with them. It's just, you know what I mean? And
No,
so
we
because
don't.
of that, they were like, well, I didn't tell anyone to come anywhere. They just chose. To be honest with you, I was having constant headaches. I had an IV put in me. I had fluids yesterday. There was just some stuff. I went to the hospital yesterday and they ran some blood.
Tophia, you know, I'm starting to see a pattern here. Seems like every time there's some issues going on with whoever the female is, stud chew, ankle chew, whatever girlfriend you're trying to lock down. Why is it that every time there's some issues? Because if you check her stories, she's been like, there was some lovey-dovey shit last week. Now it's back to like this heartbreak fucking music and captions, stuff like that. Every time you are going through some shit with whoever you're interested in, why do you end up in the hospital? Every goddamn time. It's like, bruh, I'm very good at pattern recognition, and this is a pattern at this point.
Blood test said everything was okay, but I don't know. I had pain in my shoulder again. I had
Sure.
this a little bit like this, and I don't know if it could be. And they did slightly mention something about stress, so it might be stress, but I really don't know. I saw this girl get put in the hospital for her stress, and I'm really stressing. And on top of that, it's anxiety and stress, and I'm trying to at least reconnect. Well, not reconnect, but get a place with me and my mom so we can at least.
You're not trying to do shit. Shut up. You girl, you still don't have all the documentation turned in a year later. You're not working on a goddamn thing, man. Stop it. Just stop saying that.
Be together and not be depressed, because right now I'm feeling abandonment and I'm trying to keep positive. And
you abandoned her. What do you mean? You're feeling abandonment? How do you think your mom feels? Your dumb ass couldn't keep off of live, and you got yourself kicked out of the shelter she was in. Just goofy. And then didn't even bother to talk to the supervisor so you could go back and see her whenever you wanted to, or try to get back into that shelter. Just selfish, self-centered. All you care about is yourself. Abandonment. The fuck out of here.
I'm freaking out because, to be honest with you, that's crazy to say I'm up and coming and then be like, well,
what?
I don't want to be rude and be like, well, you came all this way and I don't really want to hang out. But right now, that's a little worrisome, a little terrifying.
Tophia, you are a grown-ass woman. If you don't want someone to come see you, just say it. Like, why are you beating around the bush? See, this is what I be talking about. You can be all big and bad and talking all this shit on the internet to us in live, but you're uncomfortable with someone supposedly, because I don't believe any of this shit. It's definitely Miguel that she's talking about right now. Supposedly this guy that you've never seen before, you've never seen a picture of him before, is telling you he's about to come see you, and you're, I don't want to be mean and tell him no. Girl, you're mean any other time. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna be honest, that's scary for me. Because not unless I'm confident. So no, I don't have social anxiety.
If it was Wesley, she would be super, super comfortable. Believe that.
I don't have social anxiety. I have the PTSD plus. I keep watching. You never know what people do. Anyways,
girl, shut up.
It's just a scary thought, a scary feeling of, well, I thought, I don't really know this person, right? They could portray themselves one way, and then it's a whole other different way, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying they're a horrible person. I don't know that. I've never met them in real life. I'm not judging them. It's just that I gotta be careful. So, well, I'm trying to get a place. I don't know if I'm gonna go do that. For me, I'm not planning things out ahead because my headspace is not there, you guys.
Bruh. Tophia. Oh my God. That's your problem. That right there is the problem. You're not planning ahead. Dude, you are literally, you're past rock bottom. You're floating in the abyss. You need some type of plan. You should be planning. What do you mean you're not planning ahead? This is like just the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And you want to be a business owner. Sure. Okay.
I'm not feeling okay. I'm not doing okay. My mental is not okay. I'm not thinking about doing things in the future because I'm thinking just about getting a place. That's it. And just getting with my mom.
How?
That's it. Right now,
How?
I'm not in that mindset of doing something. I just see myself going out for myself. Yeah, but I gotta be, I don't know. Because I don't want to not do anything and then just be a hermit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not thinking that far out, you know what I mean? So,
I guess.
well, not unless if I work on getting an income and then just rent somewhere. Well, I stopped going to the gym. I'm no longer going because stuff happened. So, unless I pay for a gym membership, but
Dude. So you and Stud are back on the rocks because I'm assuming that's who was paying for you to be able to go. Like, dude, come on, man. You can't make this shit up. This is ridiculous. Tophia, like, how much can a gym membership at Planet Fitness possibly be? It's like, what, $10, $15 for the basic? Come on, man. It's just pathetic. I don't know how else to phrase it. This is just pathetic.
Stop going to the gym. I am not inside. I'm just freaking out, guys. I'm just really. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm not planning for the future. Not deciding things.
Tophia, you are in your 30s. At what point do you start planning for the future, man? What are you doing? Oh my God. Oh, you will just continue to leech off of society. Like that's the end. That is the end goal. I can already see the ending of this story.
You know what I mean by future events are going to do things. Right now, my mindset is not there. So I'm not planning anything. And plus, I'm trying to get a place.
No, you're not.
Soon. So I'm trying to get some things together so I can get a place right away and just get out. Because I need to get out from where I'm at and get with my mom. It's just very difficult.
It's not going to happen.
Of course, I still don't have a place. I needed to get some documentation that they hadn't gotten. And we lost on a wait list. That place give what you pay for. So that's why I'm trying to get the money in order to get at least a nicer place for us.
How, Tophia? What? Like you just say things and then I guess you take that manifestation shit like literal. What do you mean you're trying to get the money in order? You just got cut from your main source of income. So what else are you doing? I know you're not putting in job applications and you don't make any money going live. So what are you doing?
I'm just trying to keep positive and look forward, but it's hard.
Yes, positivity. That's going to pay the bills, Toph.
Hard because then I have these setbacks. And with not going to the gym, that's not going to help because that was one of the things that was helping me feel good. And my depression, actually, that was recommended by my therapist. And it can work out wherever. But my mental declined so badly that my brain does not work out. Ooh, my thing, so.
Of course, excuses.
I posted that skit video for Temu. I had to do a skit. They told me what to do, what to say, whatever. And it keeps...
Dude. I don't know. She says she got the first $800. It's, the 3,000 is supposed to be in increments, right? I don't know, man. Did she really get the $800? Because the longer this Temu thing goes on, the more I feel like she's just getting trolled. Honestly, they already told you talk slow. And now they got her doing skits it was just terrible.
Saying that I have some transaction on my page as to why I can't deactivate it. But since I posted that video, now I have to let that sit. So because of that, that means that I can't deactivate it. And this page can't be deactivated because it's got a transaction that hopefully goes through tomorrow and then maybe deactivated for a little bit.
Tophia, I don't know why you're lying to us. You're not going to get off social media. Like, I don't even know why you're doing this rigmarole. This has to be for like Studchu or the people at the shelter or something. Just stop lying, okay? We know you ain't getting offline. If you really wanted to disconnect from social media, you could just delete the damn app. The page can stay up. You could just delete the app off your phone and take a break. What are you talking about?
And the other one, I had to let that sit, and it's still not allowing me to deactivate, so I don't know what to do. There's actions on my page. There's nothing. I don't owe anything to TikTok, so I don't know what's going on. Actually, I'm supposed to get paid again. The storage is going to be paid late, but at least I can pay it. I've always been single. To be honest with you, I just
Always
need to
single.
deactivate it for a while.
Sad.
I don't know. If there was a way for me to make money and just get rid of social media altogether, I would.
Oh my. Dude, I'm about to. No, Tophia. Dude, I almost fucking slapped my microphone away from me. What do you mean if there was a way for me to make money and just get rid of there is. It's called a fucking job. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Just nonsense. Like, you just be talking. Oh my, like, run it back, bro. That was fucking crazy. I've always been single. To be honest with you, I just need to deactivate it for a while. I don't know. If there was a way for me to make money and just get rid of social media altogether, I would. To be honest with you, ridiculous, bro. My relationship. There was something that happened. And there it is. There it is. It hasn't helped my relationship. Not social media. It hasn't helped me financially. It hasn't helped me with my housing situation or get money to pay for my storage. It hasn't helped me reconnect with my mom. It hasn't helped my relationship. That's all she cares about. All she cares about is whoever she is interested in. Like, Marie, look, I'm sorry. I'll be the bearer of bad news. You're going to rot in that shelter. You're never getting out of there because Tophia doesn't give a fuck. All she cares about is this love interest. That's it. And it's not even being reciprocated. That's like the craziest fucking part of the whole thing. To be honest with you, that's not cool what people do. And it's in order for things to, I guess, I don't know. I just want things to be fixed. And I just don't want to go back to something and then social media does something again. And I don't know. I just want to have my restaurant. I just want to live my life and just enjoy it without all of this stuff, drama. I'm not even talking about someone. And then what's crazy is people going out of their way to literally defend this predator. Do you not see the videos on TikTok about her? I don't even care that you're talking about Candy because of the insane shit you just got done saying. Like, Tophia, what are we doing? You still have so much life to live and you are just wasting it, man. Focused on all the wrong things over and over again. Do you not see what she said about her own black people? And having to watch I thought you were black, Tophia. What do you mean her own black people? Don't you mean like us? Like, what? Okay. See, I told you. She don't know what she is, man. It's crazy work. Say it sucks because then someone thinks I'm talking about them and then it gets misconstrued. And then here I am having to explain myself. It's just crazy. I'm not even talking about you. People just want drama and they just want to be like aggressive. If I'm not addressing something I don't need to address, I have enough going on in my life that I don't need to worry about someone. There's things going on. Tophia, that's a lie because you just told us that you're trying to deactivate your social media because of a relationship. So you are worried about other people. It's just not the right people. But go ahead. That needs to be settled. It not even settled in a sense of settled, but I'm trying to process everything. I'm not going to. Oh my God. My song. I haven't been listening to it every day, and I should because I really love this remix because I love the VV. But besides the point, I really need to focus on just having my own business and moving away from social media because I need to be happy. I need to go traveling. I need to enjoy life. I can't be stuck. You need to work. You need to work. That's what you need. How do you plan to do any of the shit you are talking about? How? Social media is obviously not doing it. Like you keep falling down the reins of the social media ladder. It just keeps getting worse. I need to just start my business. How? You know how much money it would cost to open up a restaurant? Like, what are you saying right now? I just can't. I'm so confused, man.
And depression and being upset and sad because social media did something. I'm not gonna let social media ruin my relationship. You think I'm stupid?
Again, I'm not going to let social media ruin my relationships, not ruin my life, not put me in danger with having people sent to my house and all this other shit. All she cares about is Tophiachu. This is pathetic. You're like, we're just watching someone drown for someone that doesn't even want them. She doesn't want you, Toph. Like, god damn.
You think I'm gonna let social media control my life? It's like what my therapist told me. I control my life. I control the narrative of what people think of me. And I'm not gonna let people online think something of me because someone told them. I listened to this at the gym when I worked out. I don't have money to pay for the gym. Someone was letting me use their membership. Some things happened. Now I'm trying to be happy and run and not be crying and depressed. Help. Like, struggle. Oh, look. She's not upset. She's not going through things. There's just a part where it's just like the music afterwards. But I stopped going to the gym. Just trying to work on. Let's replay it from the beginning. One more time, I'm gonna listen to it one more time, and that's it.
Oh my
I
god.
a successful business.
You won't.
I just need to get away from that. I just need to make a stable income. I can't have it. It's not doing anything.
How? Like, you keep talking about making a stable income. Well, you know the fastest way to do that? A job. But you keep dancing around that. Like, you feel like you're just like, you're not special, Toph. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're not special. You're not going to skip the step that virtually everyone has to do to accomplish things in life. So get to it. You're just wasting away.
Except, and I'm not letting people control me, right? I'm not having people run me off the internet, but I gotta be happy. I can't be recycling this depression and feeling abandoned and having nobody. Look, I'm alone by myself. And when I say I don't have nobody,
cares?
I'm tired of people who could. My mom's over where she's at, and I'm over here, and I'm trying to get us a place to live. My mom is
No,
old,
you're not.
and I know she told me not to. Oh, don't even think about that. But it is hard not to think about that. My dad is on substances. I can't do anything for him as best as I can. He doesn't want the help. And for people to say, I don't care about your dad, that's hurtful, considering the fact that you could do so much. You can only do so much for someone until they don't want it. My mom is doing good. Besides, she's really having a hard time without my brother. That's what it feels like when you're without someone. It feels like dying. It really does.
And mind you, when she says that's how it feels when you don't have, she ain't talking about her mom. She ain't talking about her dad. She ain't talking about her brother. She's talking about fucking Tophiachu. Bro, it's like, this is ridiculous. Go ahead, keep talking.
This on my For You page, thank you. Just this immaculate dude. Don't know anything anymore, guys. I don't know. I can't say anything. I'm not in a relationship with anyone, but
we know.
Yeah. Well, someone cared because they mentioned it. I didn't mention anything. Why? If I am struggling, does that mean that I have somebody? No, I don't. Does that mean I'm in love? No, it doesn't. I'm doing things, and right now, I just need to focus on getting an income so I can get a place. But
do it. Just do it.
People don't like me, Luna, because I'm not here to be liked by people on the internet. Candy is a predator that talks to a 16-year-old.
Tophia, you want to be a content creator online. That is literally part of it. If you are not likable, you're going to flop, which we are seeing in real time. Oh my God, just okay.
So who thinks that I talked about her, but I didn't. So now I'm talking about her, but we're just playing music. Well, I'm just playing music. I should have not came here because now I'm sad. I thought about something and I had a dream. And
oh my gosh, here we go.
Bruh, because when you have a dream that seems real, but when you wake up, it's not real. To me, it was real. I was excited because they're back. And then I woke up and I'm like, they're not here. And that sucks. How do you refix your brain? I don't even know. Wow. And then I've been, like I said, no, I said that in the video, which I might not even post. I've just been having dreams that my family is together. My brother's alive. My dad's with us. And my brother is the way he is. He's just always in his room. And my dad is like himself and then I realized that my brother's not here. I had a dream that he had a kid, that he had a daughter, and then I became an aunt, and then that just made me sad because I'm like, that's not gonna happen. I'm not an only child. I don't know how I'm gonna move forward because I keep getting pushed back. I haven't stopped crying since Thursday. Every single day I'm crying. And to that point where you cry so much that you just fall to the floor on your knees, or you just want to lay on the floor. I just laid on the bathroom floor and I was just crying.
Well, yeah, you don't have anything to occupy your time. That is a huge issue for you. The only thing that you have to occupy your time is social media and doom scrolling on social media. Obviously, you're not seeing anything positive from your notifications, all the comments and shit that you get. So, again, get a job. You can take your mind off of all this other shit and focus on something else that will actually be beneficial for your life. But I'm just talking into the fucking wind. Whatever.
Because I couldn't contain it so much so to the point where my breathing wasn't okay and I started shaking, I started freaking out. I don't know. There are people, I should be thankful for the life I have and I'm trying. There's someone I knew that works at a nursing home, or I don't know if she still does, with a bunch of elderly people that have nobody and they get mistreated there. And she's seen these elderly people get mistreated. There's nothing she could do because they don't have family. They're alone, old, growing old, and has nobody. And I don't want to be at that point in my life where I'm old and I don't have anybody in my life. And I don't know. It's hard when someone says, hey, let's be friends. I live where you live. Let's hang out. And then just worrying about, I don't know. It's hard for me right now to go and do that. I don't know. I'm just being truthfully honest. I don't want to keep coming on here and crying every time and be like, why me, for me? But I feel like, why me? I get the short end of the stick when it comes to everything. Nobody.
And like her saying all this, she's talking about relationships and love. That is all this girl cares about right now, which is like just diabolical with the situation that she's currently in. I cannot wrap my head around this at all.
Nobody believes me when I said about myself, I can't talk because of, and I feel restricted. I feel limited. I feel like my voice is just taken away in certain things that I can't even talk about. And I just don't really, I can't keep coming on here and crying every single day of my life and then be like, I'm not okay. I go to therapy and I try to look to the brighter side and people say things are going to get better, but it doesn't. It gets worse. One thing after another.
Yeah, for
and
you.
I'm trying because my mom, I'm the only person she has besides her brothers. My brain just does not process NLT or NTL or NLT. I am just, I don't want to come in here and cry because then people make fun of that. Then I don't try to talk about, I just say, look, hey, I'm struggling. Like everyone else is struggling.
Why are you telling us? Like, what makes you think that we care? Everybody is struggling, Tophia. Hello. Welcome to adulthood. Welcome to the real world. Everybody is struggling with something. We do not need to know about your problems. We don't care. You know we don't care. I'll keep stressing that over and over. And even when you do bring your problems to us, you know people just poke fun and laugh at you. So why do you keep doing it? It's for attention. That's the only thing that logically makes sense at this point. You just crave attention. So your therapist, aka counselor, they need to steer you in the right direction as far as that.
No one knows what it's like to feel like the loneliest person in the world because everyone's thought is accumulate. I don't make friends with a lot of people because it's not all about having all of these friends. It's about having a few good friends in your circle.
Girl, you can't even keep the supposed few good friends in your circle. Every time that you've had a friend, for some reason, y'all fall out and they don't fuck with you anymore. Social media, I'm sure, is a big part of the reason why.
And maybe things are not going great right now, but I just tell myself that everything's going to be okay. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyways, you know what I mean? Why do I
Nope.
think I'm the only person
Sure
who
don't.
struggles? Did I just say that, or did I say everyone's struggling? What is so crazy is that when I'm struggling, now all of a sudden it's like everyone's going through it, not just you.
It'd be because that's the reality, Tophia. That's why no one cares. Because everyone is dealing with shit. No one cares about your problems specifically. And like the problems that you have are so avoidable, but you just won't do anything to deal with it. So like, oh fucking well, am I like, are we supposed to care? Fuck out of here.
Well, here's the thing: if you don't talk it out with someone, it builds up. And you know what happens when you hold your emotions in? I could tell you what happens when you hold your emotions.
Oh, let me guess. Another Tylenol incident. Is that what happens, Toph? Huh?
I could end up like I just have to talk. So that's why I'm on here. And if people don't like it, then they don't have to listen. Do you know how much people unfollowed me because I said that I'm high? I lost a lot of followers. The same people that
Girl,
advocate and say that they're
shut
for
up. Oh
people,
my
but then they
God.
unfollow me. It's getting weird. Journaling is not gonna
Probably because they don't think you're genuine, Tophia.
help. I journal. I'm supposed to journal every day for my homework. I'm supposed to journal every day for my
Homework.
therapist, which I
Wow.
do. But journaling really isn't gonna do much, especially when you have to have someone to talk to. There's that. But also, it's this whole thing, right? People really don't like. I don't know. There's a lot going on. So nobody said to wear my journal. The people unfollowed me because they said it was fine. So I went from
How do you know? You don't know that. You don't know it's because you came out, supposedly. Like, you just be saying stuff. You just want us to feel bad for you, but it ain't working, man. You're not pulling this manipulation tactic on us.
429 to 28 or something like that. I don't know. It was like a lot of people. That was after I made that video, by the way. So yes, I am. And I can't talk about it because I'm not even going to explain why. Well, just think I'm not. Someone literally had the nerve to DM me and tell me, you're not born that way. Nobody chooses to get hate crimes. Make that make sense? When people like
Oh my
dark skin
God.
OC creators that are in the LGBTQIA plus community get hate crimes, they didn't choose that. That does not make sense. I don't understand why I got so many hateful DMs and messages on my TikTok. That is the reason why I don't look at my messages. Someone had the nerve to tell me that I can't be Christian and be gay. That is hateful. I thought Christians were supposed to be these people that accept everyone. So you only accept certain people, then that's not what
You're
it
not
is.
Christian
And
anyway,
I'm
but
not going to
whatever.
argue with you back and forth on the Bible. I'm just not. I'm so sick and tired
Please
of
don't.
people coming at me and trying to argue with me and prove their point by using the Bible. That's weird. I got called the D word. I get people telling me every day that, no, you're not. You don't know what you want.
What is the D word? She keeps, is it devil? Because I know it's not the other word I'm thinking. Because, like, is that even considered a bad word? I like, whatever. Okay. Whatever.
You really don't
Just
know who you
keep
are.
talking.
I know. And I'm not going to tell you how I know. I know. I'm not going to explain to you. Maybe in time if things are okay, but no, because the internet is horrible. I'm not going to tell you these things. I figured this out. And someone said that it's not bad to figure out late in life. And no, it's not. And that's not what I was trying to say at all. I know it's not bad to find out late in life, right? But if I know who I am, then why are you trying to tell me who I am? You don't know who I am. You shouldn't judge people. Stop trying to tell me I'm not what I am. I'm not getting any clout off of this. I'm not getting any attention. I'm not doing this for attention. I lost followers, which I already knew was going to happen because people are not accepting of people, and that's okay. I have to sit and hear people tell us that they're going to take our rights away, that we're not allowed to marry whoever we're in love with.
Like, she just keeps doubling down on talking about this, man. Like, because how many times has she said that her coming out and talking about this shit is causing issues at the shelter where she might end up under the bridge? And she just doesn't, apparently she doesn't give a damn. I feel like she, whew, under the bridge 2026, baby, it's coming. Keep playing with them people, Tophia. Okay.
With, or it's wrong, or we're gonna go really. I'm trying to, and this is me just listening to music, right? I can't control how I feel towards someone, my feelings, and then getting crushed and hurt, and then having to survive this by myself. Having to
Oh my God. Having to survive this by myself because my feelings were crushed and hurt. Are you dead ass? Like, bruh, she acts like she's in like middle school. The person I like doesn't like me, and I'm just crushed. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, shut up. You are grown as hell, man. Priorities, they are important.
This alone because it sucks. And I like that song that I've heard it before, but now it has a whole different. But it's like a song about parents, but my parents aren't like that. This messaged me and told me she's accepted, but it's a people. Like that song for me pertains to people when it says the parents are like, one day you'll grow up and you'll have a family and you'll meet Ken. It was like that Ken and Barbie song. But what if it's not Ken, it's Barbie? And why should she have to say sorry for the way that she feels? And that is
Oh my God.
100% true. Why should anyone have to say sorry for the way that they feel towards the same sex?
You don't. Tophia, like, oh my God. I swear, she's like 3 decades behind. You would swear it's like 1996 or some shit. Tophia, no one cares. No one cares. There's literal festivals, Pride Month, all this shit. No one cares, man. Like, yes, there are some hateful people out there in the world that disagree with it. And, you know, hey, it just is what it is, man. I don't think as humans, we are never going to live in this super happy, idealistic utopia where everyone agrees with everyone. It's not human nature. There's always going to be some type of division, sadly, between us. This is just dumb. This isn't like the 50s. This isn't the 70s, the 90s, where it was taboo. People were chasing motherfuckers down the street and jumping people for who they like. No one cares, man. Please move on.
It's crazy to me. Having to apologize, and I saw these videos about this conversion therapy stuff does not make sense to me, saying like, I found Jesus and I no longer like women. And that is so harmful. And the fact that you are masking yourself, you are hiding who you are, truly hiding who you are because people told you it was not okay. And you think that's how you truly feel. You're holding who you really are inside. And that's sad. There's no such thing as that. And what's crazy that I heard is that the government wants conversion therapy. They want to just put people in there and say, you know what? We can heal you. So if I get sent into a camp, like that would be crazy. And what I'm supposed to, I can't even process.
So, like, where the hell did you even hear this at? Like, I ain't heard shit about the federal government doing no shit like this, Tophia. Like, I swear, you just be watching TikTok and somebody will say something and you just run with it. Up, the whole fucking US is gonna jump on board with. No, like, what the fuck? Like, what? I just can't. Like, this is so stupid, man.
Process the laws. I can't even process the hate. Why do people hate someone so much for being happy for who they are? Doesn't make sense to me.
Cares.
You just literally want to hate on someone for love, and it makes them feel worse. And it makes them feel less than. It makes them feel like they're not a human. It makes them feel horrible. Saying I want to be a victim is really weird because you're victimizing someone.
No, you are a perpetual victim. Everything you do and say revolves around victimhood and things not being in your control. That is like your whole angle, man. I got you figured out, Toph. I'm hip to the battle pass, okay?
Don't tell me how I've experienced things, and I've literally shared things that people came out and defended people. Isn't that weird? I get you don't like me, but then you really don't like LGBTQ plus people because you were defending their hatred.
What? Tophia, oh my God. You are like, dude, you might be one of the most narcissistic, self-centered people ever. Like, that was crazy. Because people don't like you, they don't like the LGBT community. Are you dead ass right now? Bruh, someone come get her. Lock her ass up in the loony bin. She's for real lost it. Just everything is about her. Everything revolves around her. Fucking ridiculous.
Hello, how does that make you look? And I was not going to repost or reshare what people said because they want attention. That's the only reason why they were saying that, in hopes that I would post it. And I'm not posting you to get attention. It's for you to get attention. It's just weird.
Exactly. Not for them to get attention. You want the attention. We know. We know.
That you're sitting here saying these hateful things and defending this hateful ideology all because you want to be 15 seconds of fame. That was gross.
Sure.
Imagine sitting here telling someone they can't be gay and Christian at the same time. I don't need your negativity on my page. And when I shared it, the amount of people coming to their defense is weird. And then you literally sit here and say that you care about the same people that you're fighting against. Isn't that weird? No one said anything. No one said that it was wrong for people to say that. The only people are the positive people that came to me and said, that is horrible. There was one person that responded and said,
then cling to those people, Tophia. Like, learn to ignore the haters, as you say. If you even have any people coming to support you, which I'm sure there's a few, but like what is this whole rant? You've been going on about this for like the last 10 minutes. Like, what are we talking about, man? Because you're just talking out of your ass. I can't even follow. Like, what is the point that you're trying to make right now? I'm lost.
That is not true. What they said is not true. Don't listen to them. There's been a few people that have came and said that is not true. Do not listen to them. But a majority of y'all are, you're transphobic. You're all of these things. Stay away from me. That's pretty messed up of me to do, especially if I do find someone, right? Let's say. And they'd be like, oh, you know what? All of a sudden I'm not. That's messed up. I wouldn't mess with someone's feelings like that. Hello? Some people are just so hypocrites. I did not say that I am bi because I want to be a victim. Use your common sense. Good.
I'm leaning more and more towards that being exactly the reason why you decided to come out now, because of all the time you had your entire life to come out. And it's dude, like your brother was at the pride parades and all this other shit. I'm sure you and Mamachu were probably there with him. Dude, you could have came out at any time. It seems very suspect that you choose when you are in a super religious shelter that is taking a problem with that. This is when you decided to come out. Now, like, bruh, like, what are we doing? You're playing with your housing. You're playing with where you're going to be sleeping at night for attention. It feels like this is all for attention, because I guarantee you, if she ends up getting kicked out over this shit because she keeps bringing it up, she keeps just having to talk about it. If they do, in fact, decide to kick her out because she's not upholding, their values, whatever, is it discriminatory? Yes. But hey, it's their shelter. It's they shit. They can do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's right, but that could very well happen. If you get kicked, I guarantee she's going to play the sympathy angle and start another GoFundMe. I guarantee it. And then this time it'll be, well, I'm not starting it for my brother's funeral. So, y'all can't say anything about that. It's to really help me get a house, guys. I literally have nowhere to go because I kept talking about shit I shouldn't have been talking about while I was in this shelter and got myself kicked out of another shelter. Fucking dummy.
Go somewhere, please. That is the dumbest thing I've done in my life. I'm gonna argue with you. Yeah, how you gonna act like that? How you gonna act like that? I'm just kidding. Why is my skin so detailed? Because I got freckles. You see?
Not detailed. Oh my God. What? That's one way to describe it. Yeah, it's very very detailed indeed.
My family has this. My family are redheads, except for me. I had reddish brown hair, but it looked black. My mom was a redhead, natural, but being in the sun, your hair got dark. All my family had red hair except for uncle. One of my uncles who had jet black hair. But if you look at my mom's hair, you see black, right? But she was a redhead. You can see the red in her hair. And even if someone posted an old picture of her, don't know where they got it from, but she was born a redhead. Even her baby picture, she's a redhead. All her brothers and sisters, well, not sisters. Well, actually, she does have sisters, but they were born like a miscarriage or they were born dead, like my sister. And she has other brothers too. She would have had more than 5 siblings, but my grandma had a stillborn and had a miscarriage. I don't remember how much more siblings she would have had, but stillborns and miscarriages run in the family. So that's kind of something sad to look. No, it's not because of incest, because
Okay.
my family is not related. So,
How you
not
know?
mental illnesses, disabilities and deformities are actually more so common in incest. So, stillborns is not because of incest. My grandpa and grandma were not related. My mom was definitely not related to the man that she had a stillborn with, because he was also black, which my sister's dad was black, which my sister was born dark skinned, by the way. My mom is not black, does not have black family members whatsoever. She's
Oh my
Hispanic. Let's not
God.
go there with that one. It's disabilities, hearing. My mom's hearing. She was not born with hearing loss, by the way. So let's not go there with that one. But if you look up this, there's this whole really. Hold on, guys.
Don't forget to subscribe for more.
Well, yep. So she didn't get suspended this time. I caught a little bit because she went live on Instagram after this. I can't find the IG live. It doesn't seem like anyone caught it, unfortunately. So we'll be wrapping up the video here. But she did get restricted, so she cut her live stream short on TikTok and went over to IG to avoid that 4th suspension in a row. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. Like everything that Tophia does, it's all self-inflicted, you know. Staying stuck on this crush with Tophiachu, which obviously is not interested in her like that. You know, because I feel like Tophiachu, she's probably like, I don't know if she's a mentor or if she's, I don't think she's also in the shelter because she kind of seems like she kind of has her life together. At least, at the very least, she has a car. And she's going to the gym and things of that nature. Like Tophia just cannot have a platonic friendship, apparently, because like, dude, get over it. This is not happening. Let it go. But everything in this live, everything was about the relationship, the non-existent relationship. It's just ridiculous. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Get up out of here. You guys, I hope y'all all have a wonderful night. And yeah, be safe, be kind to each other, and I'll see you all very soon.